So one of the things I bought that Hoosier didn't think of is I bought gold. It's shaved gold. They had these in little test tubes. They said people buy them to do their nail polish.
Get closer.
And stuff. But it's little test tubes of shaved gold. So I bought some of these. Just for the fun of it. Plus, I'm the only one that bought gold.
Yep.
Hoosier did. And then if you joined any of the wheel things to spin the wheel or give money, you got one of their coins, which get my glasses on because I have old eyes. It says Coins and Kids, Spin for Fun, 69th annual show, then the date. And this was the pin they gave you. Then you also got a token.
Wood? No, that's not the wood.
No, this is the token that went with the pin for spinning the wheel. Back and front, it has fun on it and all that, and the dates. Those came together. I found a booth where they gave me a free wooden nickel, United States of America, and this was Lower Cape Fear Coin Club, and they meet 6 to 8, second Wednesday, College Road in North Carolina. So he ran over to the site to make sure. I was like, can I buy one of your wood coins? He goes, no, I'm going to give it to you. So I have a wooden nickel. Then I got a silver Aztec calendar coin, which I think I have one of these at the house. I can't remember if it's Aztec or the other one. I was looking for the Mayan calendar. No one had it. But they all had the Aztecs. I'm trying to get the glare off of it. This one's not as good as the copper one, but it gives you an ideal. And then, let me put it back up so I don't get fingerprints all over it. Here's the gold one. You can see it better. Or copper, I mean, not gold. I wish it was gold. That big of a coin for the price I paid being gold would be ridiculous.
Be a good deal.
That would be the front of it. And that's what the silver looks like exactly, except silver. Then I got this coin for free. www.cnt.us. And it's got a fingerprint on it, 1972. It's deeply rooted for Generation Precious Metal Depository Minting. And that's Bridgewater, Massachusetts. So they were giving these copper coins out for free too. So I grabbed me one. It's like, I'm not going to turn down free. Put that there. www.technews.org. And I showed you the card earlier, Cindy Cents. So we'll take better pictures of that so you can get information off that anybody else wants it too. It's got a website.
Yeah, she sold supplies for elongated coins and everything.
Yes.
They actually have a book, a collector's book for elongated coins. So what they were giving away there were commemorative coins or tokens for the fun show. So what was pressed out or squished out was for a fun show commemorative stuff. That's pretty cool.
He got through Fleetwood Coins and Jewelry. I try to keep what we bought a lot of with the coins. He got the rest of his quarter collection done. There was 2 we couldn't find. We found through another lady, but his book is done. All that collecting stuff I've been getting him to do is working.
I'm a stacker.
Yeah, he says that. This one I got through United States Mints. It's what year is that? 2009? It's the Lincoln Penny set, already set up in a binder. And I told Hoosier he can use this for one of his bingo gifts if he wants. If he doesn't, then I'll put it with my stack of my collection. But it's got all four of the the Lincoln connections of his Life and Penny series.
So my biggest, I wouldn't say my biggest purchase, but for my stacker purchase, I picked up $10 face of $50 rejects. And I said, well, so what's considered a reject? They're like anything that's dented, scratched, a little bit of damage here and there. I'm like, so wait. They're like, yes. So I bought up a bag of these rejects for 17.3 times face. So basically $10 of $50 for $173. And there's some walkers in there. These are great for the bingo show. This is a 47 walker, 41 walker.
And it's funny because my walker book, when I look at it, none of my walkers are in perfect shape. They've got dents, scratches, bangs. They're old coins.
Right.
I mean, you can tell their walkers are not worn to the point. Some of them don't have dates, but you could barely find the date. So these are like, when you're starting out, perfect. And then you can upgrade them later.
So most of these are walkers. A couple of Benjis in here. 55 Benji, which is key date, but it's pretty wore down, so doesn't have that value.
They probably upgraded their own Benji.
Probably a Cole. This is a Cole walker here. Can't see the date at all. So nice, easy prizes to give away. But
silver.
Yeah, silver nonetheless.
And if someone doesn't have any walkers, it's a good start.
So definitely fillers in a book until you can get yourself upgraded to something better. This is a 43 walker. So yeah, that was my stacker purchase right there. Is the walkers for 17.3 times face.
I even have a copper walker. And I actually bought that at our local coin store before we came down. One of the ones Huser wanted me to come downstairs and help him with, but I was doing other things, so I didn't. And I bought this Germany coin. I had to look it up and stuff. I don't know how well you'll see it, but it's a cool coin. I need to fix it better, but. And then Huser didn't want to show some of these coins because he didn't know everything I had bought, but I had gotten to the replica bin, and I like buying replicas. For one, it gives me an idea of what to look for fakes and replicas. But for two, it gives me an idea what the real coin will look like because the replicas are made very nicely. I know the replica, and I have a box for my replicas, but it gives me an idea of what to look for when I'm trying to figure out if it's the real thing. I can look at my replicas and say, well, it looks like this, except it won't have replica copy, or the weight and stuff's going to be different. And our local coin store guy's been teaching me some of that. But this one, it says We Are One. It's a replica. And it says it's continental currency, but somewhere on here I seen where it said copy. But it's just one of these coins, and I seen the real ones at the show, and it was like, that's why I have a replica. They're very expensive. This is a foreign coin, and I believe it is also a replica, but it's just gorgeous. And it gives me an idea if I come across one of these and it's not a replica, that I need to keep it. This one I bought for Huser, and it's a replica too, but it was one of those ones I had to buy for him. It's probably not appropriate.
It's hard to see it on this camera.
Yeah, there we go. Some kind of lady displaying it all. I told him that one was his. Then we found some Zodiac coins at the store.
She found Zodiac coins.
Not that one. These 3. And it has the sun with the Zodiac on the one side. I'm probably not holding that right. Then on the other side, like this one's the bull. There we go. This one's a horse or something. Oh, the man, half horse. What's that called?
I don't remember.
And this one, I believe, is Gemini because it's got the twins. So that's kind of cool. And this last one is $50 United States of America. And it's a copy. And when you look on this side on the owl toward the base, you see the word copy. But they'll buy these from the people, even though they're copies and stuff, to, for one, not get them sold as real things and get people ripped off, that also to get them out of the market. They put it in their copy bin and they let everybody know they're copies. I only paid $3 to $4 each for them. But it's like they know I buy them and I have my own little box for them, and they know I'm using them as reference to what the real thing will look like, but I'm not going to sell them. And I kind of like them.
Yeah, she's into the counterfeits.
And then I have some tokens I bought. This is a Cancer token. I've got some ancient replicas. I'm not going to show you all of them. They're ancient Rome.
Hello, Silversmith, and hello, Emerald. Good to
But they're
see you.
bronze stones from ancient Rome. And I do like my ancient Rome stones, but it makes me more aware of what they're going to look like, but also makes me more aware of when they look this perfect, they're probably, not real. And these ones, and it made me more cautious at the show. I know those people are supposed to be reputable, but there was a lot of coins that looked like this at the show. I don't have enough experience to say they're not real or they are. That would be something made me hesitate to consider buying them. When I pay $4 for this one and they're $500 for one that looks just like it, and I'm not experienced enough to say, sure, I'll buy that. And then be ripped off when I go to my local coin store, ancient dealer, and him go, I hate to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's honest with me because he collects ancients too. He wouldn't do it just to get my ancients. He sold me some of his real ancients in the past. So he's very honest. And then this one's a Jefferson War nickel, but someone stamped it to make it look more authentic, even though it had the D above the Monticello. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but they put a big old D on it. Remember that one? See if you can get it in focus better. It's hard to see.
The nickel itself's dark anyway, but they stamped the letter D on the head of Jefferson.
Yeah, and it's a big D, not the tiny one above the Monticello.
It's hard to tell with this camera, but there is a big old D on Jefferson's head.
Yeah, so he said it made them more cautious, even though it had the original D, and it is a war nickel because it was tampered with and tried to pass on as different because someone didn't know what they were doing.
It's very dark, so it's hard to tell what's above the non-shell. But
they tried to falsify it, even though it was a war nickel. They didn't know it was a war nickel and tried to make it a war nickel.
It says it's a D counter stamp. So
yeah,
don't know.
And it's a 43D, and it is a war nickel, but they just got stupid. And this one is another token I got besides the other one. This is a World's Fair good luck token, and I mainly bought it and paid the money for it that I did because it's got a bunch of world symbols on it, and that makes it worth a little bit more. It's even, am I getting it on there?
Mm-hmm.
It's got some really good symboling. It's marked good and stuff. Yeah, it's a token from 33, but it was before everything went bad with Hitler and stuff. So we have, the peaceful stuff going on. But it's a cool coin. It's detailed very well. I like the detail in my coins.
She likes the pretty.